in the struggle for independence during the 1,000 years of domination. Besides the uprisings we mentioned before, Gao Chao history also recorded 2 times of female uprisings of the Northern Liang drums, under the Han and Jin dynasties. After the uprising of the 2 women failed and was suppressed, the Han dynasty continued to rule Gao Chao under the reign of Emperor Lin. After the Christian era, Luong Lineage, the Gao Kai people at that time, were angry against the domination of the Yin dynasty. The people in the districts Luong Lineage had. The special thing was that although there were only 10,000 people, the uprising army made the governor Chu Nagong afraid, had to defend the citadels, and send people to the capital to report to the Yin dynasty. In the uprising, a special thing, he was able to unite with the Ofu people. That is, the Tai Dung ethnic group. A wonderful demonstration of solidarity between the ethnic groups, too. Keep the land of Vietnam and the rich and powerful in the south as Kong Kai. At that time, the economic crisis and the discontent not only came from the Vietnamese people, in Gao Kai, there were also Han. Typically the governor Kong Kai, who formed a solid alliance between the oppressed people. Thanks to the strength of solidarity, the insurgents occupied a large area of land including districts and cities belonging to China today, Gao Kai. This is a great miracle marking the great strength of the entire nation. The association between the Kin people and the Ohu. And the discontented Han Mandarins Kong Kai created great strength, creating a precedent. The trial affirmed that the Vietnamese people could know how to organize, unite, and mobilize ethnic groups and gain the support of other forces to fight against the loyalists. Le Luong knew how to apply a strategy that took advantage of the enemy's weaknesses to cause sharing of resources to consolidate forces and increase the strength of the struggle. In the struggle of Liang Long was seen in 181 AD, the old Han dynasty, Shu Tuan, raised troops to attack the Huang army. Shu Tuan sent troops, did not immediately mobilize but showed off his power. The Han people both bribed and threatened, causing some of the people of the army to be afraid, internally disunity. At this time Shu Tuan attacked. Liang Long, although determined to fight to the end, could not defeat Shu Tuan. Shu Tuan quickly suppressed the remaining protests. The uprising of Liang Long ended, but helped Gao Chao gain autonomy in such a short 3 years. Although there was consensus and knew how to unite with other forces, but at that time the ruling class was still strong. The country was still going through a period of strong mother, so the prestige of the enemy was still strong. The leadership force did not have enough prestige for the people. So, you should quickly go through the lesson about the uprising. Of Nam Long in the days of the Northern Ming Dynasty, we see that dissatisfaction and contradiction are the driving force for you. Revolution in every revolution. And in the same revolution, always need a leader, a prestigious and capable leader, to turn a simple riot into a solid result. The Luong Long uprising failed. Shuang continued to be appointed as the governor of Sao Chao, but in 183 AD he was killed by Vietnamese soldiers. The greed and cruelty of Chu Num was reported to the Han court. The Han dynasty immediately appointed another official to be the governor, and the harshness was reduced. The Vietnamese, with their spirit of uprising, did not submit to all the harshness and destruction, and finally forced the northern court to give in. By the time of the Jin dynasty in 317, the governor of Gao Chao was the Ko. According to Dai Viet's complete history, it is recorded that County Tham Mat, his younger brother County Tho, voluntarily became the governor of Gao Chao. But the generals and the people did not accept it. Ko Tho immediately killed those who opposed him. The military governor Luong Thang escaped. Then the militia fought against Ko Tho. Luong Thang was a descendant of Luong Long, so during the 2 centuries, the Ho Luong lineage continuously fought against the yoke of the North's domination. Luong Thak at that time killed County Tho and became the governor himself. But he did not always. The hearts of the people, therefore, the Jin dynasty court welcomed the governor Huang Go, Dao Oai. According to Dai Viet's complete history, Dao Uy was the governor of Gao, During this time, we can see that even though the Vietnamese people fought back and forth with the Han, it did not always bring the best governance to them. Vietnamese people, and during the Jin dynasty, it was not the officials who were weak. In 322, the king appointed Vong Luong Chushu to lead troops to attack Luong Thak. However, Luong Thak defeated and besieged Vong Luong's army in Long Bien Citadel. This citadel was later renamed Thang Long Citadel. In 323, the king of Tan had to send the famous general Dao Khan to rescue Vong Luong and captured Dao Chao, which Dao Khan had just established. Many great achievements in suppressing the uprisings in the country, so the king of Tan hoped that this time he would pacify the uprisings in Gao Chao and rule this area. Dao Khan had not yet arrived when the water attacked and captured the citadel. Long Bien prepared to welcome Dao Khan's army, but Luong Thang still maintained a violent character. That did not win the people's hearts, so when the army advanced to attack Luong Thak's army, he fought alone and was captured. So even though it was a Vietnamese uprising, it was not always popular, and the Jin dynasty eventually had to apply the principle of people first to rule, which was the success in the struggle of the Vietnamese people. The loss of favor from the common people was the main reason leading to the uprising's failure and being used by the enemy. Thus, with the 2 uprisings of the school, in the 2 late periods of the Han dynasty and during the Jin dynasty, the occupying government had to be more skillful in reducing the oppression of the northern ants throughout the Vietnamese territory.